Welcome back to Reading Real Estate. So, we're going to get into this next part here. It says, watch for life changes. One of the best ways to use Facebook is by listening rather than posting. Keep an eye on your friends' posts to see what is happening and changing in their lives. The coolest part of Facebook and Instagram is how quickly you can pick up on clues and cues of change. Be sure to engage, respond, and even just give them a thumbs up or a heart. Before social media, often heard about job transfers, marriages, pregnancies, empty nest situations, and many other life-changing events months after they happened. With Facebook and Instagram, you can be front and center. When life events happen, and congratulate or commiserate with your friends, clients, and past clients, the right message or comment can lead to a wealth of new business. Telling people how pleased you are about the announcement of a new child can lead them to mention that their home is now getting cramped. You generally won't have to say too much because your warm greeting will jog their memory about your real estate business. If you need to remind them of your profession lightly or casually, do it after a few comments back and forth. You can always private message the person if you don't want to publicly seem like you're punching on a lead opportunity. Getting people to share your posts, no technique can make up for poor content. The first rule of getting more shares is to post something worth sharing. You can increase the sharing if you make the post visually stimulating as well as mentally stimulating. Use photos and videos as much as possible. The share numbers go through the roof when you do. If you're going to use a photo, select an interesting shot that will catch the audience's attention. Creating a great headline is another way to increase shares. Many people only read the opening line, but if it's provocative and engaging, you can get them to share. Anecdotal stories that align with what's happening in the real estate marketplace can be good shares. Also, think about posting general marketplace updates, funny stories, announcements of big sales, and pictures of hot new listings. When all else fails, ask. The ask you shall receive is still in play. Gently asking your followers to help you out. Share if you would like to, or feel free to share with your friends. Can increase your shares as well. Post for pleasure and business. Keeping people up to date with both your personal life and business can be a chore. Here are a few tips on how to keep up with posting, creating variety for you and your friends. Share what's up. Don't be afraid to share about your family and what's happening. This makes you approachable and shows that you're just like your friends, clients, and prospects. As your production grows and you become an elite producer, it's even more important to remain approachable. Share your likes and dislikes with your friends. If you ask questions that create interaction, you can improve your position in the newsfeed of others who answer and comment. Post about places you're going and share pictures of your experiences, both professional and personal. Don't share inappropriate or sensitive views. Be careful not to post political views. This is especially true in election season. Many people are sensitive and can become highly changed at this time. Be careful with religious views as well as perspectives on hot button social issues. Any photo of you that doesn't align with your professional image is also a no-no. Avoid the revealing bathing suits, the giant margarita, or the less than flattering hangover picture. Share your photos. Most people prefer to see visuals rather than text. Your photos can be either personal or community photos. Create the reputation of being your community expert. Share interesting articles or links. The key is sharing links to things your network will find interesting. They can be notices about local events and issues, or they can be real estate articles from respected sources such as the Wall Street Journal, USA Today, NAR, or other major brands in business or real estate. This demonstrates that you are well read, educated, and on top of the market trends. Sometimes the articles will be behind a firewall for subscribers only. Although that may limit the engagement because your friends won't be able to read the article if the headline catches attention, you can use it effectively and then increase your content in the post to make up for their inability to read the article itself. Acknowledge others. If you've received great service or if someone is in your network has achieved success by winning an award, opening a business, and so on, acknowledge that. You're spreading the wealth of who you know to aid others in achieving their dreams. Tag where you've been. Sharing stores, restaurants, and attractions you've visited can create conversations or spur moments from others that will open dialogue between you and your friends. Creating your business page. Although I believe real estate agents need both personal and business profiles because of the crossover of contents, in those two parts of life, the purpose of a business page is to engage with the people who follow your page, interact with the community where you live and do business, and finally, share valuable information that relates to real estate investment and sales. The difference between a business page and your personal page is that the business page can be viewed by anyone. Most people set the privacy settings on the personal pages so that those pages can be viewed only by confirmed Facebook friends or Instagram followers, but that's not the case with a business page. A business page should be part of your overall online marketing strategy. Agents try many different strategies. Some agents have one business page where they drive much of their online interaction. Others segment their business pages to align with different aspects of their business, such as short sales, foreclosures, buyers, or sellers. Starting out, this is probably more complex than you need to get. The keys to a powerful business page are as follows. Frequently updating the content of your pages. The more you update and refresh the information, the more your likes will grow and the more people will come back to see what's new. People who have liked your page and are following you receive a notification when you post something. By posting regularly, you keep your face and message in front of your prospects, clients, and sphere of influence and past clients. Creating posts that lead to interactions using questions to foster interaction is also a way to create interactivity. When you create engaging content that gets people talking, reposting, and sharing, you know that you've been successful in expanding your reach. Generating leads by creating posts that lead back to your website or main hub of information and marketing. Because so many consumers start dreaming about home ownership online, you must always develop strategies that enable them to leave a trail online. Figure out what to post on your business page. You should post quality content to entice new followers and retain the current group. Before you get all fired up to promote your page to the world, post good content and reasonable amount of it. No one wants to follow a page that has limited information and value. You don't need a truckload of posts, but you need some value that can be seen and discussed. You may want to ask a few close friends and family members to take a quick peek before you promote the page. The more powerful the content, the more it'll be shared, and sharing is one of the most useful aspects of social media. It expands your reach exponentially. Well, thank you again for your time with real estate. See you guys later.